Do you really blame the UN for having not done much to save the situation in Rwanda?
Yes, I do. Because General Romeo Dallaire, who was the commanding officer of the UN peacekeeping force in Rwanda then, at one point asked the United Nations Security Council to increase the number of troops that were in Rwanda. Instead, the UN said, you are not a peacekeeping force, you are an observer mission. The mission was actually called NMOG, Neutral Military Observer Group for Rwanda. Said you are a military observer mission, you are not a peacekeeping mission, so don't get involved in anything that involves fighting. Up to the extent that I think 2 weeks after the genocide had started, 2 or 3 weeks, the UN decided to withdraw all its troops in Rwanda.
What lessons did you learn from this very genocide and the conflict in Rwanda?
The lesson I learned mainly was that human beings are very bad beings. You never expect what a human being can do to another. Because the killings in Rwanda were not people killing killing enemies. They were killing neighbors. They were killing people with whom they were working. They were killing people with whom who were their students. And yesterday, they were laughing together. But today, killing starts, and the politicians can be very bad, because it was mainly the politicians who instigated and who pushed the fire in the works of the genocide.
According to what you saw, what do you think would have stopped that?
It should have been the politicians themselves again. They should have told the people that much as you are a Hutu, don't kill a Tutsi. Much as you are a Twa, don't kill a Tutsi.
In order to avoid repeating or recording the same scenarios that happened the time of the genocide, what do you think needs to be done, especially in countries where there are different ethnic groups?
I think it's a language of reconciliation and forgiveness and national development. If you have those 3 things, there will be progress.
Did you forgive those that killed your friend?
Oh yes, I would forgive them, because I know they were delivered, they were drawn into error by certain forces.
James Luyinda Mitti, he smelled the blood during the genocide within Rwanda in 1994 and was in hell for 90 days. That's what he says. But he shares a story that many could pick a leaf from and avoid a repeat of such a genocide in any part of the world. Thank you so much for sharing the story, James.
Thank you. Always at your disposal.